Job is Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back. That's recoupment. Always have their two hands out. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so for ease, let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright.
More food or anything like that. Start going strong.
Man, going strong now. Happy day.
Oh, my bad. I mean, your bad. Oh, they did right. It was but anyone that comes right, we're definitely about it. This dance song here, somebody could have came here and did something.
Before I catch your elephant, catch a plane. Probably you before I catch your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't. With the fishing hook, listen up, I've had a.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Washington Commanders. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And
you know my mom gonna get a baby shower. You know my dad. You know my dad is. You might be busy. You never know him, but my mom, you know she gonna for sure be.
Okay, well, I'm telling you.
It's like you didn't pay for it. So like I'm confused why you even think you just, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, Tony, bring her. You bring her. If she gets slapped, that's on her.
Who gonna slap her?
You already know how my mama is, so.
bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Well, I ain't know her back in the day. I'm saying. And I'm just saying.
Made it to my new sister bag. The bag's design is just totally exquisite.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying. Packing, Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. The quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
gain of 3, second down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field goal.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there. With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders march right down the field with 3 plays to claim the early advantage. 3 plays already in the end zone.
He took up.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
You got, man, Tucker kicking the field.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Linebacker or whatever the hell he was, kick the field. Kick the what's name.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Here's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New Orleans.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Good gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Commanders' 48-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. You talk about this Washington defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
And now look at this. Big gain.
From the goddamn ball.
It's Washington that scoops it up. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it. And not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so.
Straight up.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 45 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A huge play there for Washington. 42 yards.
Come on. Set.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. Hawk 70. Steady.
He'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Go! 70 Lions! Go!
Back to throw. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
Commanders 14, Saints nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Hey, look at this defense. They enter this one down to the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 55 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Let's go now.
This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Go! Cougar Knight.
They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 101 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So
under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that run good for 6 yards, but they're still looking up at a 3rd and 15.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Justin Tucker on the kick.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. They'll look to throw here. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Get it. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19, Tiger, 19.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Saints nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now a 2nd and 2. Back to throw here. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
2nd and 3. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make it 24-7.
Saints 7. Joshua Carney to kick off.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Come on.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble. This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Second and 10. Looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go, here we go. Blocking, 18. Let's go.
Back to throw again. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80.
They'll look to throw again. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker with the extra point. And the round is on here in this first half.
Commanders 31, Saints 7. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Across midfield. He's on his way. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how do I get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
Do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes
dive on the ground and still fumble the ball. We already know we already knew when we made a fumble in wide open field what was going to happen with this game.
Throwing here to start the drive. Brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Stop this bullshit.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
And they Darryl Green 5 goddamn 8 and still post me up and pick it off.
They'll drop the throw. Wide open receiver.
They posting goddamn 6-4.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 in a first.
6'4" and let a 5'9" nigga post him up to goddamn pick the ball off, man. You know that's goddamn magnetic fine.
And he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
As a passer, you're always trying to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Man, come on, man. Run this nigga over.
and 2.
He ain't got no business tackling him.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Man, God damn. Come on now.
Symptomatic of how this game's been going.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not.
I guess it's a knockout. That's what they say.
Deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone.
He ain't got no goddamn business tackling that man.
Sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
That nigga got linebacker checking Reggie Bush, man.
They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth.
Linebacker checking Reggie Bush.
This drive going to continue following
Y'all
the
been ashamed of
conversion on
themselves.
fourth. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. We saw this in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Yeah, two of the biggest receivers in the goddamn league. These niggas with these little ass niggas keep making pokes and drop the ball. Two of the biggest niggas in the goddamn league, man. Come on now. Take the video game out of it.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He completes it to Olave. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Man, two of the biggest niggas in the league. These motherfuckers been dropping the ball. They didn't stop the shit.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
They'll look to throw. And he will get in for the 2 points to get this back to a 3-score game. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score.
Come on with the bullshit ass cheating shit now.
Itching to get the football again.
God dang.
They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, this is halftime. Then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can
that shit, man, they run into each other.
We got to go out there and get some more points.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Dragon 60. Ready.
And they'll run on the inside.
Straight up the goddamn gut.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And for one of the few times this one's not going to go anywhere. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Commanders are an extra point away from going up by 30. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Commanders 45, Saints 15. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played,
he dropped it in the goddamn way.
Just talked about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
First down, Saints.
They're going to look to throw. Look at the big man rumble. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 44 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands. But
they didn't stop the foolishness, man.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Why?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And drops it incomplete. Struggles continue here.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series. They're getting a nice little stand.
Man, man, you can't.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight.
There's too many of them goddamn man trades.
Now back to throw. Lots of screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. 3 quarters in the books.
Oh my goodness, man.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Too many of them goddamn trades, baby. Too many of them.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Let's go. Viking 18. Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the
drop it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it.
Don't run up the middle, baby. This is what they're going to let you do. Don't run up the goddamn middle.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
God damn. What kind of offensive line this nigga got?
4-game dropped. And even 150 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And
keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Hands it off out of the gun. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now. Now Justin Tucker's
you have 4 touchdowns and you got them kicking a field goal. Man, bring your regular ass home, man.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Yo, 4 touchdowns. This nigga go kick a field goal. This nigga, man. He must have used to win.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this.
So they'll make me drop the ball the whole goddamn game. They're going for a field goal. Nigga.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 30.
You get too many trades, man.
Nice way to start the drive.
Make them play football. Quit getting them out in the trade.
Fourth quarter is certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution.
And you got them. You got these small ass corners. Playing got them. These tall ass niggas.
Their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to let it go again. And that's going to
God damn it, man.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late, not in a lopsided game like this.
You can't even make that shit up. He got these short niggas.
Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. That's caught inside.
Thank you. This nigga got them 5, got them 9.
Hitting the turf. A big time play there for New Orleans. And even 50 yards. Back to throw now on 1st down.
How he jump for, man? Why did they make him fucking jump for the ball?
Last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
His pass caught with the 4.
Yeah,
and the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop it behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be shot back on the goal line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. And it's caught. A great open field tackle is going to stop it short on the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Commander defense able to hold. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead.
You know how to make the defensive line, the offensive line do something.
Yeah, we all know people out there
something retarded.
Every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Come on, come on. Got me lying.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces.
Here's how many drop passes they made me drop.
Understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Washington, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them.
Gotta be.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. 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 Shake my paranoia. Moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. Moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock around. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. How is it, dude? It's tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. And it's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time. It's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky.
6'5". This nigga got them green Commanders. 5'9".